Hi, Sagittarius. This is Just with your October 27th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Sagittarius, for some of you, when it comes to your work life and career, especially if you have your own business, you may find that you have a lot of clientele this week, male and female alike. You may be getting a lot of repeat clients or customers, people you haven't probably heard from for a while. They're coming back. Um, you may get a lot of praise for what you do, women loving what you do, men drawn to what you do. So you may attract new and old. And you, as your own business owner, you may really start to fall in love with what you do. Some of you could be something completely new than what you've been doing. You may start to fall in love with some aspect of the work that you do. Men, you're very driven this week. Women, you're very compassionate at the workplace. You can be counted on and looked upon as a consultant of some sort. And I feel like you guys are set us apart from others. So you may find like you're no match or there's no competition. As far as in the eyes of the people that really hold you at a high regard. So good energy for business. Even at the workplace, you're looking very strong, very compassionate, also very relatable. And some of you may witness someone that you know coming back to the workplace. You even may go back to a place that's familiar to you or get phone calls from places you put resumes out eons ago. And it's like now they're contacting you. They want to meet with you, that sort of thing. So opportunities for a new position, yes, may be a bit of a challenge to actually lock down the opportunity this particular week. Excuse me, or meeting in the middle financially, that also may be a bit of a challenge to get the salary that you're looking for. So that also could be a challenge. But overall, it looks like your finances looks good if you have finances. Workplace looks very peaceful. If you're working at a job, if you're looking for something new, you're getting interest. And again, there is no competition, but it seems to be, are they meeting you financially where you want to be met? That may be the challenge for you this particular week. I see some of you you may feel like you're taking a bit of a loss. Now, for some of you, it could be a literal loss. I'm trying to look at this a little bit deeper. Be very conservative financially, because even though your business workplace looks pretty stable, looks okay, you may have to pay out a lot of stuff. So, and by the time it's all said and done, it's like you just have a little bit of money in the bank because you've had to pay out so much. Some of you also, toward the end of the week, you're not as focused as you would normally be. So your focus may take a turn in a different direction. You'll be focused on other things or just not as focused. And it's hard for you to make a decision. Also, you may have your head in the clouds this week, not necessarily paying attention to what you need to be focusing on. And even when you try to do that, people are coming out of the woodwork, always needing your help, needing your attention, needing to talk to you. So also putting a lot of attention into others, which seems to be a growing theme for the past couple of weeks now. You've been having to constantly be there for other people. And that may, again, ramp up a bit to where you're not necessarily leaning on your own intuitive side. And you may even become a little bit defensive as well. And having to, it almost seems to me like you're avoiding the inevitable. How some people, it's like you're focusing on so many other things to distract you or to take you away from focusing on what you don't want to deal with, because there's something that you guys aren't necessarily dealing with and you're not trying to deal with it. It's like, I don't even want to deal with it. I want to see it. I want to touch it. I want to, and that's the thing that you kind of need to get a handle on, because it looks like you're not necessarily realizing that it can become problematic. So, and this can have something to do with your overall stability. Some of you may feel like it may become more and more agitating as to your actual home life, and your stability. Um, um, I want to say the neediness of others could also be a bit problematic. And I see secrets coming out as well. So it could be a secret coming out in your home, your household, at the workplace. Secrets could come out anywhere. But it looks like secrets may be coming out. That makes sense because you have your 12th house of secrets, hidden enemies lit up in Scorpio. So yeah, something about that may be coming out for some of you. Now, when it comes to love life, let me go back. You may just feel like it's very apparent that you're not stable. For some of you, you may feel like you're just not very stable, and that may become, and then that can lead to unhappiness. So be careful, Sagittarius, with that. Yeah, you don't want to you don't want to go down that same road, Sag, where, Scorpio season is seeing you eating and drinking and doing things that, you're trying to escape from some form of reality. We'll see next week what the energies are given, but this week it can kind of spiral. So try to be careful with that. For some of you, okay, try to be careful with that, because it's like everything is okay now, the first part of the week, but it's like as the week closes out into next week, it's like it gets a little bit hairy with your reality. I just keep feeling like a reality check. You need a reality check, and some of you may be trying to give yourself that by this coming weekend, trying to give yourself a bit of a reality check. Now, when it comes to your love life, I see, especially for those of you who are single, you want to get out there. You want to get out there. You want to be out there. You want to put yourself out there because you're going to meet someone. And it may literally hit you like a ton of bricks, like love at first sight type of thing. Like literally love at first sight. Some of you have the opportunity to meet someone. You're going to get a lot of attention if you're single. Hell, you're going to get a lot of attention if you're not single. You're getting a lot of attention, Sag. And I feel like some of you are having this urge, this desire. And I know before, I think it was like last week and maybe the week prior, it was just like, oh no, I don't need a relationship. Well, I'm not even thinking about a relationship, and I don't want anyone. And no, this week, like, you want to be in a relationship. You want to be in something real and solid. Like, you want all of the trappings of a relationship. Like, that's heavy on your mind. And I do feel like it is that becomes a bit of a distraction, whether it be consciously or subconscious. Now, be conscious, or be careful, I should say, that you're not trying to turn something that is just casual into something real. Try to be very realistic of what you're in, because I don't know if Neptune is squaring you guys right now, but it damn sure may be making you delusional in your love life. Because some of you may just have something very casual. You're wanting it to be more than what it is, and you may be trying to make something that it's not going to be, that you'll realize as we get closer into the following week that no, this is not going to go anywhere. But now, I've caught feelings and I'm kind of trapped, and I got to take a step back, but it's hard for me to stay away. And, it's one of those things. So try to keep perspective, even if you're single and you're meeting somebody and they knock you off your feet. Again, try to keep perspective, because I feel like everyone, not every single person, but the people that are taking a risk and putting themselves out there, we're entering into Mercury retrograde. So by the time Mercury goes direct, and it's in Scorpio, so yeah, it's going to hit people like a ton of bricks. But by the time it goes direct, it's going to be one of those things of like people dropping people like a hot potato, because it's going to go straight into Sagittarius. And you know how blunt you guys are with how you feel, and just how you feel about a situation. So keep your wits about yourself. Give yourself a reality check. And if you're not able to do that, call the person that you know has no problem giving you a reality check so they can help you out. Nevertheless, a lot of attention for those of you who are in a relationship. Some of you may feel as though you're overcoming a problem, a rift in your relationship if you have had one. I see a lot of traveling to go see this person, them to come see you, to the point where you may be so consumed with this relationship or patching things up with them that you're not even really focusing on work, which could cost you financially. So again, reality check. And then, at first everything seems like it's so great. Everything is so real, but someone's not really telling you 100% how they feel about something. They may be holding back or just not being completely truthful. And I feel like there's some challenge when it comes to this love relationship, either trying to start over again in a true, honest, and innocent way, or it being exactly what you want it to be, what you can give or what you can receive from a person. I just keep getting over and over again that, what is being displayed is not what it truly is. So it needs to be some reality. It needs to be like a reality check. I don't feel like you guys will be breaking up, even if you are in a difficult patch right now. Looks like you guys will be, making up for lost time, that sort of thing. But it almost seems like it's starting to get into this on again, off again. We're good. We're not good. We're great. Then something goes wrong. And really, someone's not really saying how they feel. Someone keeps holding back from being completely open about how they're feeling about a situation. So try to be careful with that as much as you possibly can. In this extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship and find out what this person is hiding. For some of you, they may be open, or you just may find out, because again, your 12th house is lit up. So some way, somehow, you may just find out what's being hidden. But others of you, we're going to look at this extended, not just couples, but singles. We're going to look at you too and find out, what's going to take place with this love relationship, this love at first sight energy that I see that you guys are going to have with someone else. Is this just a Mercury retrograde striking again in your love life, and by the time it goes direct, all else will be failing? Or is this situation really going to work out? What's this person hiding from you? What are they not telling you? How do they feel deep down inside? That and more. If you like the details, in the description box is where you'll find it, is along with the link to the extended, so we can finish up this love portion. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in that link to my website. Set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Reality check, Sag. Take care.